All right, that one's good. That one's good. So we're good for the good. All right. Hey, everybody, it's Louis Porter Jr. It is Thursday, the 15th. 10 more days of shopping. That's all you got left, including myself, which I got to get a package to me by Amazon as soon as possible. So don't forget, you got some stuff you got to do. So today, kind of figure out the title that we have, no respect for third-party 3PP of Pathfinder. But why? So it's been one of those kind of interesting days that this just happened to pop up, and a lot of people have been talking. So it's like, hey, what's this? So I saw this thread, and I started talking about it, and now we are where we are. Actually, if you haven't seen the thread yet, let me put it actually in here so everybody can check this out. Make one little quick editorial change. I mean, this goes back to the same thing that always makes no sense to me. I never quite understand this, ever. It's like the weirdest thing. And I guess it's just it's a feeling. It's a feeling that people have of certain things. They're like, oh, I think this is going to be like this, and da-da-da. And I never get it. I never quite understand why there is such a backlash, that's the best way to call it, of why people seem to be negative towards third-party publishers. It's a very weird scenario because at its core, everybody's a third-party publisher of Pathfinder. Paizo created Pathfinder, was a third-party publisher. So to have this really weird, natural, oh, I don't know, I don't think third parties as good as it could be and stuff. So it never really made sense to me. And I'm a creative person naturally, so I guess I'm always looking for the new cool thing, and they're like, oh, what's cool? That looks cool. Let me check that out. Da da da. So for me, it's more the sense of, oh, is it cool? Yes. Well, then we can use it. But you get the people who get this really negative feeling of, oh, no, I can't use it because it's not official. And if it's not official, it's not real. And you're like, what the? I never quite understood that mindset. It was never my mindset, so I just don't get it. I think if it's cool, it's cool. What does it matter? Cool is the thing that, conquers everything. Cool is the most important thing when talking about really anything like that. So why wouldn't you just use whatever you think is cool? If it's cool, use it. And, Bruce Lee said it, use what's useful and just discard the rest. So I'm all about that. But there always seems to be this like hatred for, it's not even hatred. I can say it's hatred of third-party Pathfinder. And it's very much the sense of, oh, it's third party, so it's not as good. The comments I always see all the time, it's third party, it's not as good, or it's third party, it's overpowered. So this thread's been going on. I put this post in. This thread's been going on all day. And a lot of people have been responding. I responded. I know Owen's responded to it. And just some really weird, just some really weird mindsets of people who don't play third party and the reasons why they don't. But the thread I kept noticing that kept popping up over and over, and something I talked directly to was, hey, can you show me some places where you think the thing's overpowered? And I put a couple of those references to a lot of different people who were maybe saying, oh, it's overpowered. But no one actually commented back to that. It's like, well, what do you think it's overpowered? Let me see where you think it's overpowered. And I even mentioned it out loud. And then Owen basically made a comment. I think I can find it. He's responding to me. And it's one of those moments of, I know the answer. I know the guy who wrote this, so I know it. But it's like, why is the mindset like this? How did this mindset develop? What did we do as publishers to not make us interested to people just because it says third party? And let's be honest, a lot of third party guys you can't really call them third party guys. You got third party guys who are like, Owen. Owen is feasibly a third party guy. But Owen also works for Paizo. There's a lot of that goes on. There's a lot of that, oh, I'm a third-party guy, but I also do work at Paizo. I'm a third-party guy, but I do this. And so it's like, I don't get that part. I'm a third-party guy, but I wrote a bunch of adventure paths. Oh, I'm a third-party guy, but I've done all this hard book work for Paizo. Oh, I'm a third-party guy, but I also won RPG Superstar. So it's like, where's the natural disorder of, if you do, if you do third-party Pathfinder stuff, it is not going to be equal to what I've seen out there. Here's a phrase, and this is what I put, here's a phrase I see a lot. OP, underbalance, and then, Owen wrote to it. Actually, should I put this? I think I put a link directly. I saw this one I got notified there's a comment, but I think this is a direct link to what we're talking about in Owen's comment. There's nearly no point in asking Lewis, Owen talking to me, of course. Every group has their own play style, which means what works perfectly for one unbalances another. A group that's mostly always just one encounter per day has a different reaction balance of one was players reaction to one players that get caught up in 11 encounters in 24 hours. No rest as a real threat. Games that ignore such things like that, an elf wizard with a 6 strength carrying a medium load, just a quarterstaff, traveler's outfit, rod, cloak, bracers, and handy haversack for everything else, has a different issues than one that tracks encumbrance by the 1/10 of a pound. And he's right. And then my comment back to Owen was, I'm really trying to get to the core of the argument, which is really, is it really OP, or is it the perception of OP? And then, you know, Owen writes back. See, Owen's a big writer. He likes to write a lot. I just write little short snippets. That's the thing. That's the thing. It is really OP for some groups and not for others. This is also true for official Paizo content. And he continues on for 2 more paragraphs. But listen to what he said. Even Paizo themselves are considered by some people to be overpowered. And it's so weird, but it's like, okay, if people consider Paizo to be overpowered, and they consider third party to be even more overpowered than that, but written by the same people who designed those same rules, and even crazier, talk to the same people who developed those rules, why would there be such negativity to it all? You know, I don't get that part of it. That's the part that doesn't make sense. I don't understand. It never makes sense to me. It never made sense to me. So to each his own. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's silly. I think it's divisive. And I get it. If you play PFS, you don't have the same level of desire to play third party because of PFS. And PFS is illegal. And that whole thing. I think one day someone's going to figure out how to do PFS, let me use the word correctly, just do a grain of salt, that you can plug in things from other stuff. Like other third parties will be able to come in and say, hey, I've got a third party thing. Can I add my thing to your thing? Sure you can. Let's see what you've done. And then plug. And the stuff goes in like that. I think that's what's going to happen. You know, that's what I think. I think someone's going to figure it out quickly and effectively. Whoever that person is, I also think financially they're going to do very, very well. You know, I think they're going to do just more than just commonly well. Like, oh, that was a good deal. I think they'll do so well that a lot of people will be very happy and impressed with the work that's done. You know, as I said, once again, it's a tough situation to write products where you're trying to build your own niche while at the same time don't step on the toes of other people's work, at the same time make awesome stuff. And to get so much negativity from the fan base is always such a weird moment. I'm just like, I don't get it. You know, I think we're all trying to do the same thing, make awesome products that people enjoy that we can all be happy with. So if that's what we're all trying to do, why wouldn't we want people to support us the best way we know how? I don't know. It's upsetting and unnerving, and you know, I do publishing, and it hurts a little bit sometimes you hear that, but you're like, oh, geez, what am I doing this for? But at the same time, you know, I'm gonna go back, just grab some more books, grab some more stuff for New Exodus, and think about what are the cool things I can do that people would like to see. So what do I know? I'm kind of stupid like that, but I'm just hoping that I can keep, you know, doing good products and have people like the work I do and appreciate the work I do. So, you know, I'm gonna keep doing that till either we can't do it anymore or I can't come up with any ideas. So, which I don't think is happening anytime soon. I mean, Jesus. It was apparently on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of like DS9 clips for some weird reason. And I've just become fascinated with the whole Jemadar and a little bit of history of them on TV. I know when they're developing them, they looked at dinosaurs as the idea for like humanoid dinosaurs, how they look and how they do that. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. So now I'm thinking, ooh, we could do some kind of cool primal lizard men who still have a lot of their primal traits and things like that, and find some dinosaurs that fit perfectly well in, and maybe do something like that. Because the idea was I'd like to possibly do a sequel to our Chronicle of the Gatekeepers adventure path, campaign series that we wrote. Well, I say we, that Michael McCarthy wrote, and maybe do a sequel to that. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be called like Revenge or like Wrath of the Gatekeepers or Revenge of the Gatekeeper, and maybe do a sequel. Let's put it together and let's see how that goes. Maybe, I'm kicking around the idea. I mean, I'm doing a lot more adventures, at least in here, but I'm doing more adventures that people would like to try out and see. So it might be a possibility. We got to still work on, of course, Infinite Dungeon. That's always doing well. And we add some more people today. Some more people joined up today. Thank you. So, we're always looking for people to join. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'd say, we only have 16 more days left on our big membership drive. And I know we're still like roughly 18 people away from meeting our first goal of 50. So if you have any friends, if you want to support us, like I said, you can support us for as little as $1. You don't have to go all the way in if you're not sure. If you want to just show your support, toss us $1. We'll be very even happy and helpful with that, because every little bit counts, at least in my mind. Some people may feel that way, but I feel everything's important. And I'm very thankful for everybody to help us out. So that's it. All right. I'm just going to get out of here and relax and enjoy, just to be cool and calm over this weekend. Try to relax, get my Christmas shopping done, and then get ready for next week's craziness and Christmas, of course. All right, everybody. As always, go over here. I'm doing it just on my Facebook one, so I don't know. Go over here and subscribe on YouTube. Very, very important. And, of course, I'll put the link up for the page right here. But, as always, thanks for your support, and we do appreciate it. You all have a good week. We'll see you on Monday. What will the topic be? I don't know. Maybe it'll be excitement. Talk to you all later.